Good morning. It's Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023. This is your Georgia WeatherNet morning update. Radar is checking clear for the most part. Sunshine over most of the state of Georgia. Few thunderstorms along the coastline just south of Savannah heading toward Darien. They'll continue to move into Brunswick, St. Simons, and Jekyll over the next hour or so, and then on into Jacksonville. So no threat moving inland from that. Temperatures are starting off warm already this morning. We have some upper 70s in North Georgia, 79 in Canton, 79 in Toccoa as well, 81 in Athens, and we get to those upper 80s in South Georgia. Albany at 88, 88 in Valdosta as well. Brunswick is at 86 this morning, so a warm and humid start. We'll take a quick look at the tropics. We do have two active storms. The main one is Tropical Storm Franklin, and this one is moving toward the north, right over the island of Hispaniola, just as forecasted. That's going to continue to move north, then veer off toward the east a little bit, and then come back west just a hair and turn into a Category 1 hurricane. That's what is expected. It's going to be hitting the cooler water, so there is a lot of energy with this storm, but the cool water is going to try to keep it suppressed, so maybe just a Cat 1 hurricane will be all she wrote on that one, and no threat to us whatsoever. And then in northern Mexico, what's left of Harold, this thing is falling apart very quickly. The entire cloud shield is separating from that altogether, so not much going on there, just some rain associated with that. Let's take a look at our hazards across the state of Georgia. The orange color is our heat advisory. Have another one of those today. That's going to be for the Macon, Columbus, and Albany areas. We do have an air quality alert over Metro Atlanta. That's not on the map, but just note today with all the heat and humidity and the pollutants in the air, we do have an air quality alert. So folks with sensitive breathing conditions, you need to be careful in and around Atlanta today. As we take a look at our modeling through this morning, we see those thunderstorms off the coastline. This is at 10 a.m., 11 a.m., and noon. Still going to be pretty quiet across the actual state of Georgia. Just some showers off the coast. Those continue to move in toward Savannah, or toward Jacksonville, rather, as I mentioned. Maybe a couple of thunderstorms still popping up along the coastline later this afternoon. And then by 5, 6 o'clock, going to watch out for a few extremely isolated thunderstorms, mainly in South Georgia, mainly south of I-16. So we have a lot of heat and humidity in the atmosphere, but we have sinking air, so it's hard to get those storms to fire up. But any lift whatsoever, we're going to get a little thunderstorm that could pop up later on this afternoon, mainly in South Georgia. But the rest of us will be mostly sunny and very hot. That humidity continues to build up. Let's move through the evening hours, 8, 9, 10 o'clock tonight. So a couple of thunderstorms possible in the south. North Georgia will be mainly clear. Looking at a little bit of fog as we head into tomorrow morning, so let's move through the overnight hours. This is 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. tomorrow, still pretty quiet, other than a few showers possibly along the coast. And then moving through the day tomorrow, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, still not showing a lot of rain. It's going to be a warm day, though, but the hottest day of the week, possibly of the year for a lot of folks, will be on Friday. So we're going to turn that heat up tomorrow. Going to try to keep the rain away, and it looks like for the most part we will. Maybe a couple of thunderstorms popping up with the lift of the mountains in North Georgia tomorrow. You see some thunderstorms moving in from the upstate of South Carolina by 6 p.m., heading in toward Commerce, Toccoa, and possibly into Elberton tomorrow evening. So we'll just look out for a few little pop-up showers here and there tomorrow evening for North Georgia. So, again, it's going to be hot. You're going to see that on your local forecast. Those temperatures tick up a couple of degrees tomorrow and then up to around triple digits over most of the state on Friday. A little bit of relief starts to move in next week. This overall weather pattern that we have now, that heat dome we've been dealing with, is going to shift a little bit. We're going to get a little bit of a trough. I know that's a lot of meteorological stuff, but just know that the bottom line is the weather pattern we've been experiencing the last week is going to start to break down and shift quite a bit next week. So I think things are going to change for the better, also increase our chances of rain in there as well. That's the latest from the Georgia WeatherNet. Now your local forecast from Northwest Georgia to Southeast Georgia.